Previously on Natural Dreams Revelation. It seems whoever tried to kill Andrew must say Andrew was the wrong target, which means they finally got their mark. He's gone, and it's Matt and Tom's turn and saw Stefan gone with nowhere to be found. How the hell is that dude able to move after being stabbed? We have to alert everyone. What about Bobby? You let me handle him. In fact, I have taken measures to prepare for his arrival. And this young man came to where Rachel, Aaron, and Rita is, and they saw him. Oh my god, I don't believe this! And as Rita came and hugged the young man and pulled away. It is so good to have you here again. And as the person is revealed to be Max Brown. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Rachel, Aaron, Rita, and Max are talking. Why are you all looking like you see me for the first time in your lives? You have no idea how much we missed you. Meanwhile, in Vanessa's office, Vanessa is pacing back and forth. Till Matt came in, and Vanessa stopped and saw him. You okay? I think Thomas might be going after Stefan. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in the empty apartment, Mary hit to the fridge and opened it and got herself a bottle of tonic water, and she closed it, and then she took out her iPhone and pulled up a picture of Nate holding Mary. Meanwhile, outside Ravenwood, Carly and Bobby came towards the entrance, but Carly stopped them and then they faced each other. Are we really doing this? The main goal is to get the real Karen and Mildred out of there before it's too late. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Gwen is waiting for her husband while looking at her iPhone. Just as Vince came to where she is. There, I finally found you at last, and as Gwen looked up and saw Vince there. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Joseph's room, Janet's by Joseph's bedside while he's lying in a coma. I never wanted this to happen. I'm afraid I didn't have much of a choice with the matter. Well, technically I did, but all in all, I'm afraid my hands are kinda tied. You and I did make such a strong team. Well, I sort of gave you a nudge, but together, between you and I guess we are right. And as Jenna has the flashbacks of her and Joseph talking, I'm choosing to do something that I've never done before, giving us another chance to see if we work things out. You have no idea how much I want that. I'm just hoping I don't regret this choice I'm giving you, and you not. Trust me. And as the flashback ends, with the machines went flatline, and as Janet noticed, oh my god. Oh my god! And as Janet got out, Kevin! Nurse! And as Kevin came in the room to where Janet is, what's going on? He's flatlined! And as Kevin turned and head out, just as two nurses came in and went and start trying to revive Joseph. What happened? I was talking to him and as Lauren also came in and started also checking Joseph's vitals. Please tell me he's gonna be alright. And as Lauren looked at Janet, you need to leave now while we handle this. There's no way I'm leaving. And as Kevin came in and Lauren saw, can you get her out of here? And as Kevin let Janet out of the room, no. And as he closed the door, and as she saw them trying to revive Joseph, and as she turned and faced Kevin, hey, it's gonna be okay, I promise you. I can't lose him. And as Kevin hugged Janet, and you won't. And as Janet thinking, hang in there, Joseph. It'll be over real soon. What's going on? And as Janet and Kevin pull away from their hug and turn and saw Teresa and Walt, who approached to where they are. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Rachel, Aaron, Rita, and Max are talking. Why don't we all go to the diner and catch up? Can't. Brody told us Steve had this place on lockdown due to the shooter being around, who could be anywhere at this point. You mean the guy I saw on the news? And as Brody and Bradley came back to the art, and Rachel, Rita, Aaron, and Max saw them. Max, is that you? It is indeed, Granddad. And as Max went and hugged his grandfather and pull away. I keep forgetting, Uncle Brody. Right. We're gonna go catch up in the dining hall. I have some. Dad, I'm fine. And as Rita and Max turn and walk away. What's going on? Carly and Bobby are gonna inform them the final steps to getting them out. Where's my fake wife? She must have left on the technical course, which is why everything is right on this not to fail. Meanwhile, in Vanessa's office, Vanessa and Matt are talking. He do realize that suicide mission. He doesn't care when it comes to safety of my family. My brother would do whatever it takes to make certain we don't get harmed in any way. Yeah, I'll do the same thing if Rachel, Grace, or Gwen becomes in any danger. And as Matt look around, when is it? Where's the gun? And as Vanessa has the flashback, I heard Thomas talking. And as Thomas went and got the gun. Dude, what are you doing? Nobody threatens us in any way and let's talk about it. Look, this isn't you at all. This is we're in the shadows of our parents our entire lives, and I'll be damned to let anyone try to walk all of us. We may not be ruthless as them, but we sure in any way aren't cowards. It's about time I let that son of a bitch know who I am before he strikes again. You know what? Second thought, I don't need this. And as Thomas went and put the gun up and got his other gun out and put it behind his back and went and left the room. Just as the flashback ends. We have to find your brother before he does anything he might regret. I wonder what that might be. And as Vanessa and Matt turn and saw Maria and Justin at the door. Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Beverly's finished stitching Stefan up. My, you seem to be making up for all the years she disappeared from the world from wherever you were. Yeah, not that the world gave a damn that was gone. They were all more concerned about my twin, Kyle. Yeah, we can both know where he is at the moment now, do we? Thanks for the service. You've been a great help, so... Are you gonna try that shuttle trance on Julian like you did before? After all, I did exactly what you told me to do, yes! And you will be rewarded for your service, so you let me worry about Julian. And as Beverly went and left the room. And moments later, Thomas came in and closed the door. And Stefan saw. I think it's about time we pick up where we left off. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Mary's empty apartment in the living room, Mary's enjoying her tonic water, just as someone knocked on her door. And as she went and arrived at the door and got it, and it's Mildred, who's really Jordan. I didn't realize she'd come here so fast. Well, I had a bit of time before I go and see how my son's doing. And as Jordan came in, and as Mary closed the door, and as she turned and faced her, and as she turned and faced her sister. Sorry about the emptiness of the flat. Robbie and I just put a payment down on our first and last month's rent, not to mention our security deposit, and we're planning to move here together. Starting sounds like a dream to me. Tis. Robbie is everything I've dreamed of, well, since Nate and I were over. Which is why I'm here, right? No. I love Robbie with everything I got. Of course you do. When I got your text, I was kinda hoping to hear some other news other than the one I'm dealing right now, so thank you. Actually, I gotta be with you for a second. Okay. It's been about 2 years since Nate and I ended our marriage. Well, technically, we officially divorced last year, and I'm starting to miss him in my life. Not just as Jonah's dad. You mean you and him on a more romantic level. Meanwhile, at Ravenwood, at the main area, Carly and Bobby came to the front desk. And as they walked by, but the woman saw, "Excuse me, can I help you?" And as Carly and Bobby came back to the front desk, where the woman is, who saw them. "I'm here to see someone." "And who might that be?" "Sorry, due to new policy, we are now requiring visitors no matter who it is." "Excuse me, dear, do you know who my husband is?" "Carly, it's fine. New policy affects everyone, and you ain't gonna pass that door unless they sign in. Stay news. Who, may I ask, put you up to this?" "I'm not at liberty to answer that at this time." "Of course not. Bobby, clearly they know we're here. let's just go. Do that and security will throw you lot out and you won't ever come back here again. And the cigars came to where they are. And Carly and Bobby saw. Really, lady? Yes, really. Like I said before, new wolves and it's carrying Willie Susan came out from the back to where they are. Alright, Sally, dial it down a bit. I got this. And as Carly and Bobby saw her. Wow. I gotta say, very clever of you. Too bad your defense mechanism isn't gonna work wrong. Cause it seems it has, and it stopped you to lock in your place. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner in Sheldon and Jan's office, Jan and Dylan are waiting. I do not agree to have our business dealings where I work. What do you suggest mine? I told you, I'm a private detective. Funny, cause clearly you never told me your new line of work. Well, mystery solved. I see that we're here. And as Nicole came in, causing Jan to have a flashback of her, Nicole, and Dylan talking. Are you for real? You're the person we're supposed to meet? Yes, and since we all know each other, I get right down to it. Does this have to do with Ethan Graham? And by the way, that's wild. You sure ask a lot of questions now. I called you here for a reason, not for you to make demands. I'm the one who's gonna be holding cards, not only to your fate, but as your marriage as you know it, and flashback ends. Now, as of getting Ethan back, that's gonna be an easy task. Enough riddles already. What do we have to do? Simple. As you know, Ethan is constantly frozen in coma in the laboratory and in the process of being thawed as we speak. Is that why we couldn't see him the other day? Bingo. Now, he's gonna need compassion to get him through, if you know what I mean. Thanks, but I think I'll pass. Not for you. I have different things in store for you, my dear. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Gwen and Vince are talking. Vince, how you doing? You have no idea how long it has since I saw you. Same here. Why don't we catch up right now? And as they went, and sat down at a table and faced each other. To be honest, after what happened between us, I didn't think we would ever hold on. What do you mean what happened between us? Yeah, don't you remember? Look, Gwen, I'm gonna give it to you as straight as I can. I don't know what happened over the last 5 years, but this is the first time I've seen you since 2006. Seriously? Yeah, it's a very long, complicated story. Well, seems I have some time while my husband is ordering before we go back to the hospital. Wow. Married? Are you sure you're okay? All I know is, everything I ever had was taken from me in an instant. And as Eric came with the 2 go back orders. And as Angela and Vince saw him. What's going on here? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the dining hall, Rita and Max are talking. So tell me, how's life been treating you so far? Good. Look, I know how much you want to come home for your grandfather's funeral and all. It's Mom. It's all good, I assure you. I just can't believe he's gone. I mean, I'm really gonna miss him in my life. Your father's only gotten to know him at the time when he did. Speaking of my dad, I haven't seen him. Is he around? Yeah, he's been busy trying his best to get his head around. Now, enough about your father and I. How are you back? What do you mean by that? Come on, Max. I know fully well that school didn't get out early, so you're either on holiday, because I know for a fact that's just it. I graduate from boarding school. Meanwhile, outside Joseph's room, Janet, Teresa, Kevin, and Walt are talking. Why do you got that look on your face? No, they're working on him now, but we gotta be strong. What exactly happened in there? I overheard the machine's flatline and immediately came in, and then I went and got help, which is where Lauren and her crew came in. And as Lauren came out, and Teresa, Janet, Walt, and Kevin saw. What's the news? We did everything, and I mean everything we could. No! But I'm afraid the poison has gotten into his brain, which in eternity led to a bleed out. No! No! And as Kevin hugged Janet, while Walt hugged Teresa, and as they both crying. Where's your sister? I haven't seen her. Don't tell me you bought into Tamara's claims. Look, we don't know anything to be throwing blame at anyone at this point. Lauren's right. We should be reunited at these times. Teresa's right. I'll let you lot go in and see him and give you some privacy. Why don't we let Janet go in first? Overall, she is his girlfriend. Thank you. And as Janet turned and entered the room, but Kevin stopped her. I'll be fine. And as Janet proceeded into the room where Joseph is. I am so sorry for all this, including my role for doing this to you. It was the only way to ensure you that you stay quiet and not reveal that your mom, well, is not really her at all. After all this said and done, I still love you, and I will always love having you in my life. And as Janet turned and began walking away, but Joseph got her right arm, and as she turned and saw him fully awakened, having heard everything what Janet said. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Rachel, Aaron, Bradley are waiting till Brody came back to where they are, and they all saw. You really think this could work? It can. We just have to be very mindful and not rush into this. Yeah, he's right. The less suspicion the fake one knows, the better. I just know in the end, I'm getting my wife back, and this time, I'm not letting nobody destroy my family. How are you, by the way, for finding out that my son was kidnapped and that someone else had his memories disturbing at best, which is why Karen cannot know about this. What do you plan to do? Keep this from her? She's been through hell. No thanks. Either way, she deserves to know. Even though he's got, yeah, I get it. I'll tell her in time. Just not now. Look, I gotta go and see if there's more I can do to help out. And it's Rachel turn and walk away, while Brody got his iPhone and went to the coffee area and called his wife Taya. Hey. Yeah, I missed you too. How's everything on your end? No, and it's really killing him. Yeah, I get it. Look, I'll keep you posted. I love you too. And as Brody hung up and turned and head back to where Aaron and Bradley is. Meanwhile, in Vanessa's office, Vanessa and Matt are surprised by Maria and Justin's arrival. Whoa, did I just hear you two lot right? Yeah, you do realize what he's doing is suicide. All the more reason to find him. Guys, Brody told us not to leave. I believe he was referring to you two lot, not us. Maria, I am begging you not to go out. Don't worry, dude. She's got me, her husband, and I assure you, my brother won't hurt her. I believe he was referring to Stefan. That dude has spent a decade pretending he's dead. Why can't he just keep doing that? Maybe this is just some game to him. All the more reason to find him. Let's go. Text me should he come back. Will do. And as Maria and Justin turned and went and left Vanessa's office. And as Vanessa and Matt continued talking, and as Matt sits on Ron's wife. You have something on your mind, don't you? I was thinking about Madeline and Luke, and why they haven't caused any mayhem yet. Yeah, I've been thinking that exact same thing, not knowing when they might strike. Meanwhile, in Julian's room, Julian's lying in a coma, just as Beverly came in. And as she closed the door, and went to where Julian is, and looked at him. Why don't we try this again, and this time in a more advanced matter? Meanwhile, in Stefan's room, Stefan and Thomas are talking. I gotta admit, you have either guts or balls coming into me after everything that's happened. Dude, the only reason I did that is to ensure you don't hurt my sister, but you didn't realize that we could defend ourselves, now did you? What's this about, really? And as Stefan got up, you, coming after my family. Big grave mistake if you ask me, dude. You can say that the addicts for someone who actually give a damn. be lucky I let you and your sister and your husband for the matter live. But then again, I could change that and go and kill them. Either way, destiny has plans for me and I refuse to let anyone get in my way. I don't give a damn about your destiny plans. If you excuse me, I have things to do. Just like you, who should really be concerned about their own marriage instead of meddling in affairs that don't concern them. You know nothing about my marriage. You see, that's where you're wrong. It's a wonder to why your wife has been missing in action. Well, I'm the reason, of course. You sick son of a bitch! What have you done with my wife? I haven't done anything to her, mate. Well, not yet. And as Stefan turned and head out, just as Thomas began to run and tackle Stefan from behind to the ground, just as Marie and Justin came in and saw and was horrified by it. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Mary's empty apartment in the living room, Mary and Mildred Willie Jordan are talking. Nate and I have really come a long way since we came into town. Yeah, I can recall the whole family, including me for the matter, was against you being from dudes. Yes, I get that. But in the end, he's a sweet, compassionate guy. Well, till I saw the truth aspect of his nature. But overall, it had stopped how I felt about him. You know, when I was married to Cole, you mean your secret marriage, of course. Not gonna lie, that was the part of me that felt ashamed, and I get it. Our parents are very protective of us. Indeed they are. And as Jordan's iPhone rings, and she got it, and saw it's Lauren and answered. Hello? Where are you? I'm talking with my sister. I need to see the both of you at the hospital right away. We're on our way. And as Jordan hung up, what's going on? We need it at the hospital. Good thing Nate's watching Jonah right now. Speaking of which, we can check on him and fill him in while we're on our way to the hospital. Right. And as Mary and Jordan got up and went and left Mary's flat. Meanwhile, at Ravenwood in the main area, Karen, Willie, Susan, Carly, and Bobby are talking with the guards present there. You do realize you're practically on borrowed time. We're just running low now. Is it now? Is that why you have Martha working undercover, thinking you can pull a maneuver over me eyes? Do you like destroying lives? Trust me when I say I'm only getting warmed up. And as Susan took out syringe, and Carly and Bobby saw. What the hell is that? Oh, this! I believe it's called a sedative. My mom, Bradley, Aaron, and Brody will figure by the time they do, your life will be already taken care of. Now, as for the Will, Karen, and Mildred, let's just say those two are gearing up for the electric shock therapy at its maximum. You do know that will completely render them into a vegetarian state. That's the whole point, my friend. Because when I'm done with two of them, you two lot are next. And the guards came and set at Carly and Bobby, who both collapsed on the ground. Just as the guards went and picked them up. Wait! Leave their phones. If Taya, Bradley, Aaron, and Brody all want a showdown, they're about to get one. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner in Sheldon and Jan's office, Nicole, Jan, and Dylan are talking. Yeah? And what would that be? You really want to know? Yeah, I do. So stop with the mindless games you're playing at. It's obvious she ain't, so why bother? Recognize this person, and as Nicole took out a photo and gave it to Dylan, which he got, and he saw it's a picture of Wilma, and Jan also saw the picture. And as he looked at Nicole, are you messing right now? Do you really think I'm messing? You will strike a friendship with her, and yes, I'm fully aware she's Mary's younger sister, but that hasn't stopped you before. What is that supposed to mean? I am not gonna get involved romantically if you think this is some form of negotiation, you're wrong. Now, what kind of person would I be if there's nothing at stake at all? So you're blackmailing me to be with her, is that it? No wonder why Joshua dumped you. You know nothing about that, but I do. You see, you cheated him with Tina's husband. Yeah, I know every information there is to know. Then know this. If you two don't comply to my demands, I'm afraid Vanessa and Mary are gonna meet an unlikely fate, if you know what I mean. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Gwen, Eric, and Vince are talking, and Eric's surprised for what Gwen and Vince told him. Look, dude, I know how this might sound to you actually. Given that we live in a parallel universe, nothing really surprises me anymore, but overall, I'm truly sorry for the ordeal you have to face. But the fact of the matter is, Eric, don't! He needs to know this. It's fine, guys. Obviously, you two lot are talking about your marriage between you two. Look, buddy, I'll let you and my wife have some time together, but don't take advantage of her. I just want some time to figure this out. Why don't you come over to the house and we can talk from there? Honey, it's fine. I'll go back to the hospital. No, don't forget, I'm the chief of staff there, and it's obviously they need me there. Wow, chief of staff? Congratulations to the both of you. Again, don't let me take up any of your time. I'm really sorry you have to find out about us like this. It's fine. You kids went along. And as Gwen and Eric got up and turned and walked away, and Vince also got up, just as Isabella came to where Vince is, and he saw her. I think it's about time you and I have a little chat.